Hello there. Thanks for being with me, Tiger Lilith Tarot. We are going to look at Aries placements. Hello, Aries. Happy, sorry, let me fix that there. Happy summer. Happy Leo season. Another fellow fire sign season. So you might be feeling right at home. We are going to look at how you can best work with this last quarter moon energy. I'm going to pull some oracle cards. I have two oracle decks mixed together here, so it's fairly large. And then we're going to look at the tarot. We'll see what comes out. Could be love, could be career, could be life, could be aliens, could be anything, Aries. Let's see. We have discernment and hope. All right. So possibly there's a situation in which you had to use your discernment and it left you having to feel hopeful. So it could have been kind of a difficult situation. And then we have number 42, home. May your body be where a harmonious balance of love, strength, light, and pleasure lives. Okay, so this could have something to do with your physical body as well. It's possible maybe you had a bit of a health scare recently, or just feeling, just really valuing your physical body, valuing the vessel that's walking you through life. All right, let's see, Aries, let's see what else comes out here. We're going to look at loose ends, what you need to complete, just kind of offer some guidance so that you can best work with the energy, the new moon. Two of Wands. Okay. The Sun. Coming out here. Okay, so Two of Wands, what you need to complete. So feels like there was, like you could be in the beginning stages of planning a journey, planning a vacation, and it could be as simple as needing to complete those plans. On a larger scale, you could be planning a large journey, a big move. You felt a desire, spark in your heart, something you wanted to follow, but you haven't actually taken the steps to follow, to move towards it yet. You could be waiting to move towards something. And I feel like what this spread is saying, or this area is saying, is that the waiting is over, and with the new moon, it's time to move towards what you've been planning to move towards, what you've been wanting to move towards, or even if you haven't moved towards a spark of desire, if it's just kind of been sitting there inside of you and you've been going, and you've been ignoring it, it's almost like move towards your own desires as well. Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This could have to do with you getting back to yourself, back to a younger creative energy, with the Page of Cups here. Very dreamy. I get a very dreamy feeling on this spread with the Two of Wands and the Seven of Cups here. Seven of Cups is here under what to clear away, what is obstructing you. Very up in the air energy. It feels like you've been doing a lot of daydreaming, possibly planning, but you haven't executed yet. And it's interesting because the energies down here, like the how-to, these energies, these are the energies that this is what's obstructing you, how to get rid of this, the Eight of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is what's obstructing you, and how to get rid of it's the Eight of Cups. So it feels like a really natural progress of, this person is looking at all their options, all the cups that are on there, so that and here this person is walking away from these 8 cups. It almost feels like there's been an energy of you looking at all of your options, and the Eight of Cups down here is saying it's time to walk away from the options that you decide you don't want, and to walk towards the ones that you do. Right, we're going to clarify and see a little bit more what this is. The home card, it could literally be moving back home or away from home. With this, it almost feels like away from home. Feels like you're moving away, like you're wanting to move towards something else, not stay where you are. Let's see, with the Two of Wands, loose ends, Aries, it's to tie up. Why is the Two of Wands here? Why is this planning? Why tie this energy up? The Lovers. Okay, so you could, that's, Lovers is a card of choices. You could have a choice between, you could have a choice between two people. It's possible you've been dating two people. They both live at a distance, and you're trying to, they don't both have to live in a distance, but it kind of feels here like one, at least one might. And you're trying to determine who you want to offer your love to. Let's see, let's get one more for this Two of Wands. Hermit. It feels, Aries, like you already have made your decision with the Hermit coming out here. Either because it feels like there's something you already know when it comes to the Lovers, whether this is an intimate relationship or two relationships you're deciding between, or two choices of journeys that you're deciding between. The Hermit here, it feels like the soul searching has already been done, and you already know what you've calmly, it's like there's a calm, resolute decision to the path that you're going to go towards. I don't feel like anything's being hidden from you. I feel like actually this is you being very clear on it, and it's the Sun now. It's like it's time to like shine your decision, expose, like show what you decided, state it, be really optimistic about it. It's almost like Aries, it's time to allow yourself to feel good about something. Yeah, the Empress. You've been holding a decision inside of yourself, and it's time to let it out. It's time to express it. This could be a decision to have a child with someone, with the Sun and the Empress coming out. Or maybe you're deciding on someone with children. If you're making a decision, one person doesn't have children, one does. The how to close up that energy is like acknowledge that you want the children. There's something having to do with children in this decision that is enjoyable. The King of Wands. This is really it's bold energy, but it feels very balanced. It feels very feminine and masculine. With the King of Wands and the Empress here, they're not divine counterpart cards, but it almost feels like it's like a mother and father, and we have, the Sun, the child here. Aries, there's something I feel like you already know what decision you want to make. The King of Wands, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. This is your energy down here. You could be dealing with a Virgo or Gemini up here. Doesn't have to be. That's just the energies, these cards. And there's something about choosing your own abundance, your own happiness, your own bliss, doing it boldly, standing in that decision as well. Let's see what the Seven of Cups. The World. You're entertaining too many ideas. It feels you're entertaining too many feelings too, with the Seven of Cups, too many, and the Queen of Cups. And this is energy that's obstructing you. It's possible that there is a feminine energy, but very mothering energy that's in. This is going to almost like there's an overbearing energy around you, possibly a teacher, someone that you look up to and listen, but I feel, Aries, like you might be taking their advice too much to heart. This could definitely be a past teacher of yours, or someone that teaches children with the World card here and the Queen of Cups. Someone you've known possibly since birth, since you were a child. But I feel like, you know, if this is resonating, if what I'm saying is resonating, this feminine energy, this person's mentor, this teacher, you could rely on them too much for emotional support, and it's time to walk away from... It feels like it's not time to walk away from this person, it's just time to walk away from you relying so much on them for emotional support so that you can feel your own feelings. That's what this is all getting down to. There's an obstruction when it comes to you knowing what your feelings are and what are other people's feelings. It's like and the way to get to your own feelings is to leave some people's feelings behind. It doesn't necessarily mean you're walking away from the people, but it's okay to... Feels like you need to regard your own emotions more than someone else's, or possibly more than multiple people's with the World here. Other people's children as well. I don't know really what that would mean, but it's possible that maybe you're watching other people's children, you're spending a lot of time with other people's children, and you're not able to spend time with your own. I could see that here. Like maybe, you know, out of obligation. I don't know, maybe you're a daycare teacher, or you run a daycare, or, you know, you watch kids and it's leaving you with less time to watch your own children. The Devil with the Eight of Cups. Yeah, there's something about this energy up here that is toxic, that it's keeping you bound to the material world. I feel like there's multiple messages down here with the Devil. I feel like what it's saying, Aries, is it's a message of don't walk away from everything. I'm not saying like if we're going to quantify the cups, it's like if there were 8 people in your life, I would say don't walk away from all 8 of them, but there are certain emotions that are other people's that are blinding you. They're keeping you stuck in not seeing your own feelings. 1 minute almost. One more. How to clear this energy away? Why is the Eight of Cups here? Why is the Tower? Something needs to change, is what it feels like. And it feels like what needs to change is, again, Aries, you considering too many options, too many people's emotions, too many people's feelings. There's just discernment. I feel like it's time to use your discernment and choose what you need to walk away from. The Tower. It's like something shocking. This is going to be shocking, but it's happening because there's a current energy that needs to be shaken up. The Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. The Page of Wands was also at the bottom of the deck when I looked, when I pulled the Hermit. So I remember thinking maybe you're picking between 2 people. What journey? Because we have 2 pages here. So I'm heavily getting this feeling of choosing. And these are young energies too. For me, the pages sometimes can represent children. There's a heavy energy of children here. Aries, for some of you that are older, you could be leaving. It doesn't feel like kids are moving out of your house. It would feel like you're moving away from your children. But, you know, it doesn't have to be like, I'm not saying you're abandoning young children. It's like if you have grown children and you've been living with them, you're moving away from them. It could be the other way around. Maybe Aries, You're moving away from the family home, and this is a mother figure that's, possibly like an overbearing type, slightly overbearing energy. All right, let's see here. We're going to get your wants. Ace of Swords. Interesting. So there's a want for some clarity, some mental energy. We do not have, we don't have any swords on this deck, or on this spread here at all. The Lovers is Gemini, and the Hermit is Virgo, which is earth energy, but they are ruled by Mercury. So we do have 2 Mercury signs here. So there's thinking. Interesting. We have a lot of thinking going on here, we could say as well. These loose ends you need to tie up, what needs to be completed. So you want clarity in something. So you want, but I'm feeling, Aries, like there's almost a sense of you wanting these moments to just come in from the universe. Wow, what you, under your needs is the Lovers. It feels like, again, there's a need to make a decision. There's a need to make a decision, Aries, really almost on a grander scale of what do you love? Who do you love? Who are you going to decide to love? What are you going to decide to love? If this is a hobby, if it's not a person, if you're choosing between 2 two places of business, work. There's no pentacles on here, so I don't see work a lot, although we do have some earth energy with the World and the Devil and the Empress. So this could be some of you deciding what do you want? What do you want to decide to love? With, like I said, feels like there's so many options on this spread that it's time to use your discernment, and feels like this is going to, like, almost feels, Aries, like using your discernment as a test of faith for you. And that's why the Hope card is here, right? Because there's little words on this lemon tree right here. Little words on each of the, I don't know if they're lemons. It could be decorations. Looks like lemons. They say peace, truth, purity, generosity, joy. Feels like those are the things that you want, and they're possible. They're right behind you, but you have to have some hope and some faith that they're there, that the answers are there. And with this body card, home, the answers that you seek could be there. I feel like it's saying almost like they are inside of you, your own body. You don't need to go elsewhere to decide, to figure out what you want to love. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Why is Aries looking for aha moments? Let's see. The Five of Wands, competition. So, it almost feels like you want a challenge. The Lovers with the Queen of Cups. There's a need. Okay, so the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Cups. It's interesting because the Lovers is here. So I feel too what this is saying. Again, this is energies that are blocking you from new energies in the new moon. These really need to be addressed, is what the spread is saying with both these cards down here. The Queen of Cups. I'm going to get one more for this energy. This is Lovers, the Queen of Cups. Judgment. It's time. It feels like it's time. Like there's a need to make a judgment call, to make a decision, to see some. It's possibly, it's possibly also time to see people, to see love, and intuition, to see emotions for what they truly are, not only in you but in other people. Possibly again this Queen of Cups energy here. We have the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. That's interesting. Word control at the bottom there. I feel like Aries, there's a sense of you wanting some emotional control. But that's achieved by walking away from something that might feel very good, but it's an attachment. This doesn't feel like love. It feels like an attachment. It feels like it's time to detach a little bit. All right, Aries, this is what I have for you. I really hope it helped. I hope it resonated. Let me know in the comments. I would really enjoy hearing from you. Otherwise, have a great day.